All right, Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachah Kodash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Real quick, I'm back, with this video again. All right, and this time, I want to take a look at it from another perspective. Okay, as I was conversing with one of the elder brothers in our camp, and he was basically saying how he had seen the video I did, and bringing seeing it from a different perspective, because the Most High deals with duality. Okay, example being us for example, us going into slavery, all right, or us being under Esau, in this captivity we're in right now as Israelites. Hey, that's a dual. The Lord did that for many reasons. Example, reason number one, we went off, we disobeyed him, so this is a punishment. All right. However, it's also teaching us, all right, what is like not to how not to rule, I should say. So it's a lesson and a punishment in itself. Nonetheless, we're gonna look at this video, all right, and as the brother brought to my attention, that was a very valid point he made concerning, when you look at it from a different perspective, you see how you had Israelites, all right, with wearing those sneakers, those shoes, okay, but what's it called? That kept them calm during all that chaos, okay. So let me play it real quick. Though willing, I could get a few presets, whatever comes to mind.
Cities are reeling as the meteor storm, zombie epidemic, and alien encounters continue unabated. Safe to say, this is the best week ever.
All right, so you see this? Best week ever. So like I said, we're looking at it from another perspective. Okay, so while all hell is breaking loose, right? What is the kids say?
This is the best week ever.
So everybody else is saying, yo, this is the worst, and he said, what? This is the best week ever. All right, so we're just showing you the kind of spirit or the kind of mindset he's in the midst of all this chaos. All right, which that brings me to my first precept. Okay, let's get Isaiah, what is that, 65 and 12? Yep, Isaiah 65 and 13. Thus saith the Lord God, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. So when all hell is breaking loose, okay, you're gonna have the elect who are gonna be doing what? We're gonna be in that joyous spirit. We're gonna be praising the Lord, because the Lord said what? At destruction and famine, thou shalt laugh. Okay, because the Lord is gonna protect us. He's gonna provide for us. We're gonna be good. Okay, why? Because we're gonna have that element, which is gonna be this truth. Okay, as the scriptures say, that's what's going to keep us stable in these times, man. Okay, so when you really analyze the video from this perspective, all right, let me get this precept real quick. Isaiah 33 and 6. And another one to back it up. Okay, the scriptures tell you here, all right, it's Isaiah chapter 33. Let me let it load. Verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. All right. So the wisdom and knowledge of this truth is what's gonna keep you stable. It's gonna keep you from getting scared. It's gonna keep you from losing your mind, from panicking, and it's gonna keep you in the spirit of being calm in mind, but actually being excited for the things that are happening on the earth. Now, before I go back to that video, the scriptures describe this truth and this knowledge as what? As garments. Revelation 16 and 15. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame. And those garments represent what? This truth. So this truth or this knowledge can be or is described or compared to what? Clothes. because that's what garments are. And when you watch this video and you have that, if you put that in perspective, what sneakers go under the category of clothes as well. And there's a scene where the dude gets beamed up into the chariots, but guess what he has? These sneakers. All right. So you have all hell breaking loose, right? But look at this.
What are you doing? Run! It's the week of greatness.
See, those who have the sneakers are calm. Look at the girl's face. Look. See, the dude's like, yo, what are you doing? Run! Look at her face. She calm. She looking at him like, you know what I mean? What I gotta run for? And then you have this dude, the baby. He says, what? It's the week of greatness. Right? Because what happens when Yahweh Shai comes? Let's get it. All right, and actually, I kind of like this perspective of looking at it. Revelation 1 verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds. Who? Yahweh Shai. All right, the Messiah. And every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Aman. This is not the exact one I'm looking for. All power. I think it might be. You know what? It says, then shall they see the. All right, it should be here. That's it. Matthew chapter 13, verse 26. And then shall they see the Son of Man, once again, Yahweh Shai, coming in the clouds, so-called UFOs, with great power and glory. The week of greatness, okay, with great power and glory, okay, and then shall he send his angels and shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from the uttermost part of the earth to the uttermost part of heaven. Okay, so like he says here, I'm gonna play it back.
What are you doing? Run!
Of course, you gotta. He don't look like an Israelite.
It's the week of greatness. What you doing?
See, it's the week of greatness. What you doing? You know, he's out here like, yo, bro, like this is the week of greatness. And when Yahweh Shai comes in, he's gonna, like we just read, he's coming in power and glory. That is what? That signifies greatness. Okay? Lord of Lords, King of Kings. All right? He is coming to usher in the ultimate kingdom, man. So during the midst of this chaos breaking loose, Yahweh Shai is gonna return, and that will be the beginning of greatness, man. Okay? And the brother mentioned too, he pointed out how they use this guy called who? The baby, right? Now how? Let's get that. All right. Matter of fact, we can read this. Psalms 8 and 2. Out of the mouth of babes and sucklings hast thou ordained strength because of thine enemies, that thou mightest still the enemy and the avenger. Where's it at? Yep. Matthew 11 and 25. At that time, Yahweh Shai answered and said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent, and has revealed them unto babes. All right. Let me look at something real quick. Nepios. All right, an infant, little child, minor, not of age, metaphor, childish, untaught, unskilled. All right, basically a baby. Okay, and so it's something to point out too that they have this rapper Dot Baby, okay, on here. So let's keep going.
It's really happening. This is a real thing. Man, this is the real thing.
See. Look at that. And that's Jake. He's just chilling in the midst of all this. Look at him. He's mad calm.
Are you wearing the new Icon Clash?
I mean, this is size 8.
See? That and so in the midst of all that breaking loose, what is that one thing they're seeking? They're seeking those sneakers, man. All right? They're seeking those sneakers which fall under what? Apparel, which are what? Clothes, in other words, garments. All right?
I need a 6.
I need this at 16. I got you.
Not today.
Look at that. They got all she's surrounded by all this, but what's her main focus on? She on this. She's calm.
Is it Dad?
And if you notice, who are they showing wearing these different sneakers and all that? Israelites. Okay? Israelites, man.
Not Daddy.
You hear that? The elect. Look at his feet. What does he have on? Those sneakers, man. Okay? So it looks like it's going pretty well for those wearing them sneakers. Now look at this. Now this scene, when I did the video earlier, I had said basically how, like I said, different perspectives. How he's throwing away all these different things just for those sneakers. And look, he picks up a hammer. Oh, even better, a barbed wire bat, which he could have used to defend himself, but he tossed that all aside for what?
Hell yeah.
Boom, for those sneakers. So now if you were to look at the sneakers in this commercial as the truth, guess what? The scriptures talk about a carnal mind is enmity with the Most High. Okay? The weapons of our warfare are not carnal. So looking at this scene again spiritually, hope I didn't go too far back. If you're looking at this scene spiritually, he's throwing away, look, all these carnal weapons for that what? For that truth. All right? Or for those shoes.
Hell yeah.
Boom. So he was willing to sacrifice his life just to get them shoes, man. All right? And so if you look at it from this perspective, you're willing to give up everything just to get your hand on this truth, man.
Hey kid, where are you headed? You know it's the end of the world, right?
Yeah, but it's the start of Week of Greatness.
See? So look at the dynamic. Jake, right, Israelite, all hell was breaking loose, but what? He's excited because it's the start of the Week of Greatness. Like I brought out that precept in 2nd Esdras. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So you have this Israelite going in what? The opposite direction as this Edomite. And he's excited, he's calm, he's happy because it's the start of the Week of Greatness. The scriptures talk about what? John said he saw a new heaven and a new earth. The beginning, all right? There was no more sorrow, no more pain. I'm going to bring it out, Revelation 21. And look, he's concerned, he's hurt. Okay, because he's not a part of that Week of Greatness. He's not calm. He's a carnal man. So he doesn't have those shoes. He doesn't have that truth. He's not stable. He's not calm. And really that start of the Week of Greatness is the start of the week of hell for these devils. That's why look at his face. It's the Week of Greatness no matter what. Because at the end of the day, regardless of what takes place, the prophecies will come to pass, man. All right?
It's the best week ever.
The best week ever. Notice that one thing, they're all Israelites. Okay? All Israelites, man. So let me get this precept real quick. Revelation 21. This is Revelation chapter 21 and 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. Well, let's look that up and get the understanding on that. Okay. So John said he saw a new heaven and a new earth. Now that's not talking about the Lord literally creating a new planet. All right, because when you go into the word new, which is why you have to look up your words, in the Greek, it's kainos. All right, which means what? New as respects form, recently made, fresh, recent, unused, unworn, of a new kind, unprecedented, novel, uncommon, unheard of. But in the sense of what? Unused, okay? Because the Lord is gonna refresh. That's the kainos means what? Is refreshed, okay? Especially in freshness, new. All right, so he's not gonna create it again, but he's gonna refresh the earth, okay? There was another people precept here. Let me see. Give me 1 second. No, it's not what I'm looking for. Is it here? Let's see. These are nations and people. Damn, I really want this precept. I'm gonna have to. You know what? I'm actually searching in Google real quick. Slocky, give me 1 second, because I'm gonna find this precept. All right. All right, let's do. All right, 17 and yep, Revelation 17 and 15. Hey, that's a good resource too. You know, if you can't word search it in Blue Letter, type something close to it in Google, it'll come up. Okay, what was that? 17, 15. Okay. All right, so let's get right back into it. So just to give the understanding of it, Revelation 21 verse 1, John said what? And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. We understand that means what? A refreshed. All right, heaven and a new earth, because the earth is gonna feel clean again. Those nuclear missiles are gonna cleanse it. All right, and on top of that, the heaven representing the rulership, all right, is gonna be changed. We're gonna go from Esau ruling in this age to what? To Jacob, starting with Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, and then the 144,000. Okay, and the rest of the nation. All right, it says, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. Okay, let's look that up. Revelation 17 and 15. It says, and he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples, multitudes, and nations and tongues. Okay, so when you go into it, all the way of Esau's living, because it says where the whore sitteth. All right. So when you go to what's that? Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. What? You have people on the earth under that vibration of the wicked. But once that wicked is taken out of place, those people and their mindset and their vibration is all going to be taken out with them, man. It says, and I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. This isn't talking about the actual physical city. This represents the elect, like the dude said when he got beamed up, the elect. People, let me see, please. Oh boy. There should be a scripture saying that your people before place. If I can't find out, just I'll let it be. You know what? I can't find. Nonetheless, the scriptures talk about what? We are a people. Jerusalem's a people before it's a place. All right. So it says, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their God. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. That is greatness, man. Psalms 82:6, ye are gods, all right, but ye shall die like men. Guess what? We're going to go back to that godlike state. So yes, during that destruction, when Yahushua makes his return, that is going to be the beginning of greatness, man. It ain't going to last for only a week, all right, but it is going to be the beginning of greatness, man. All right, upon this earth like never before seen. Okay, so hey, man, let me finish on verse 5. And he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things new. See, a new heaven, a new earth. And he said unto me, write, for these words are true and faithful. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna end it there. You know, just giving another perspective, okay, another insight, another look, all right, on this Week of Greatness commercial, because it wasn't by coincidence that that you had them bring out a commercial like this, man. Okay, so Lord willing, this is edifying unto the elect. All right, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachak Wadash. Until next time, Shalom.